Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, Tom here. Today I want to talk about watches. Specifically, the smart kind. And more specifically, the Apple Watch Series 3 versus the Samsung Galaxy Active 2. Man, that's a long name. Anyway, let's get started. The design of the watches couldn't be more different. Samsung has gone with a round design, so it feels more like a traditional classic watch, while Apple has gone with a square. The Active 2 is bigger and heavier than the Series 3. It also has, two different buttons on the side. One of them goes home, the other one brings up like a quick menu. Apple has two buttons as well, but they're kind of designed as one, right? So the crown has a button in the middle of it, and then on the outside, it's like a little scroll wheel. I like that design a lot more. Just kind of like one main button to do multiple things. It kind of, it's an Apple product, so they took that same idea from the home button and put it on the crown. I really like that a lot. The Series 3's screen curves around the edges, while the Active 2 does not. It's pretty flat. They both use a magnetic small quarter-size charger, which look super similar, and if you didn't know what, you'd probably get them confused. Both screens are very nice. They're bright enough to see everything you need. But I think the Active 2 has a better one. It's bigger and it's brighter. But when it comes down to it, these two watches have two very different design philosophies. When it comes to software, these things are different, of course. With the Apple Watch, you're getting iOS or Apple OS or Watch OS or whatever they're calling it. And with the Active 2, you're getting Tizen, which is pretty good as well. With the Apple Watch, you scroll down to see notifications. You can do all the same type of stuff on the Active 2, except you scroll from the left-hand side. Both watches have GPS, LTE, step counters, heart rate monitors, and a lot of features like that. The Active 2, however, has a stress monitor, a heart rate monitor, and a sleep monitor, which I didn't think I was going to use. I thought that was more like a little niche thing, like, oh, that's cute, they threw that feature in to sell the thing, but this thing has a really good battery, which I'll get back to, and, monitoring my sleep actually is kind of cool. It's kind of neat. When it comes to the companion app on the phone, I think that Apple's is slightly better. I think it's a little easier to read. I think it's simpler. I think it's cleaner. You get all your stuff right there. You get all your watch faces, all your crap. All of it's there. It's pretty easy to read too. It's simple. Samsung's is a little wonky, especially when you install it on the iPhone, which, yes, you can use Samsung Active 2 on an iPhone, but it's a little wonky and really slow. The app is not clean. It's kind of a cluttered mess, but it does tell you your estimated battery life right when you open it, which is nice. The batteries are different. I can get about a day out of my Apple Watch. I charge it every night. It's fine. It does what I need it to do. I wake up for work, put it on, whatever. However, the Active 2 can get about 2 days, which is pretty good, especially if you want to monitor your sleep. You're not going to worry about the battery life. If you want to go on a long hike or a run or listen to music on it, you're not going to run out of battery, is what I'm saying. When it comes to customization, Android is still king. I've said it before, and I'll repeat it here. Android thinks different. While you can customize watch faces to a certain extent on the Apple Watch, you really can't go to the extent that you can on the Active 2. On the Active 2, due to it being, an Android-based watch, you can download apps for the watch and customize it that way. Like Facer, for example, which I use to have a walking animated Pip-Boy. And that's super cool. It shows weather, time, step counter, date, the battery health, everything. And it looks super cute and super rad. You can't really have animated watch faces on the Apple Watch. It can't do it. It just can't do it. What's my final verdict on these two watches? Again, coming from someone who didn't really care about watches and thought smartwatches were a niche product till about a year and a half ago. Now they're super awesome and I love having them, so I understand now. From someone who really wasn't a watch guy till now, it depends really on what ecosystem you're in, but I think based on the feature set you're getting with the Active 2 over the Series 3, I would say the Active 2 is the better purchase. I think it's a better watch. I think it's got more features, and you can find them for under $100 on eBay. That's pretty good. If you're an iOS user and you really have to have Apple products so you just don't feel, like you have all the nice stuff, Series 3 is fine. It's a fine thing. You don't need the newest Apple Watch. You don't need the SE. You don't need any of the new stuff because it's kind of all the same. The Series 3 and the Series 5 are basically the same thing. But you can get an Apple Watch Series 3 on eBay for around $100 to $150, which really isn't that bad either. But I mean, for the amount of features you're getting on a 2-year newer device, the Active 2 that came out in 2019, I would spring, $100, save yourself $50 and get an Active 2. It's gonna do 95% of the same stuff that the Apple Watch is gonna do. Now, if you want your watch so you can respond to stuff and you're on iOS, you have to get an Apple Watch. This is how it is. But if that's not something you care about and you want a good watch, good battery life, good amount of features for under $100, get the Active 2. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. And if you haven't already, maybe subscribe, maybe comment, maybe like, maybe hit the bell icon. Maybe, but what's really cool is that we hit over 100 subscribers. That is just insane. That blows my mind. We have 100 subs now. That is so cool. Thank you guys so much. Oh, that's so awesome. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.